Deep Dive with David Stendhal, where we trade without ego, no emotion, no greed, and no opinion. Before we begin tonight's video blog, please read over our trading disclaimer and remember to trade smart and accept the reality that trading futures is risky. This presentation does not provide buy-sell recommendations, and our information is strictly provided for educational purposes only. As always, trade at your own risk and analysis. Hey, it's David Stendhal with tonight's Deep Dive. It is May 14, 2018. I thought I'd take a look at the Euro tonight with the ETF being FXE. We got the trends to the downside, short, intermediate, and long-term all point to the downside, but the technical rating is starting to bounce here a little bit because of the surge that we had. And so I'm going to explain exactly why there's a difference between the trend and the technical rating here. Part of the scenario is this, is that if we look at the pro alerts here on the Euro, we had a surge that recently occurred. We had today a stretch and a pulse that both triggered today, and then 2 trading days ago we had a keel low, K for keel, S for sale. So the low side is looking for a basing to the market. That's what these are all indicating. But if we take a look at the market as a whole, what you'll find is that we have been, with the trends, as we pointed out, has been, and these are daily bars for the Euro, has been down, down, down. We had a little bit of a pop to the market, and we're starting to see some potential reversal type indicators that are popping up. But I still think that we're going to probably come down a little bit further, and that secondary pivot low would hopefully be the indication that the market's going to head higher. So a couple things to look at. One is this pivot. This occurred back on the 9th, and at that pivot you can see that we had some support here with an 18, higher the number the better, another support level through here, 13, but when you combine these together you can see that they touch and that they go straight across, and that's where we're finding this support level to the market. That's where critical support is to the market. So the number is 1.18893. That's the official number. But what you should probably be looking at are the close and the opens back here between the 8th and the opening, at least as a minimum, of the 10th. That's where the real support to the market is. Now, the other thing I'm going to point out is we've been able to trade this very effectively with the individual systems. So we pull up another chart here. You can see that just today, these are 60-minute bars in the Euro. We had a system that went long on the 9th, as I was pointing out, that pivot low. Weren't able to catch the exact bottom, but that's not really our intention, and we were able to hold it until today. So we had a nice little profit that took place here on the long side. But with that having exited, where that leaves us, if I pop back to the website, you'll see that we have 4 short positions. I got a weekly, because of the major trend that's been to the downside, a daily, again, the strong trend to the downside. The reversal that's taking place here, we have a 90-minute and then another daily. So the new short that is taking advantage of what is perceived to be a nice little sell-off to the market, that one entered a new position today. The one that I was referring to was a long system, 60-minute short term, and that one we were able to exit here on the 14th. So it got in on the 9th and liquidated today, midday, on the 14th. So that means that right now we're net short the market. And what we're basically looking for is, if I pull back here to this chart, I would suspect that we're going to want to look at what takes place in around this support level, or at least the open close here on the 9th. That's the key level we're going to be looking for. So the systems, obviously, with having liquidated the long, having been able to take advantage of this little pop to the market to the upside, that having been liquidated, the new short that I pointed out, and the daily and weekly systems that have been short for a while, that we would anticipate the market's going to sell off. That key support is going to be critical to where the market heads. Is it going to find support, thereby having us liquidate our short positions, or is it going to break that support level and put us in a position to continue to make money with this continued trend? So that's why I'm pointing out exactly where and how our systems are reacting to the market, having liquidated this nice little long position and establishing yet another short position. Let's see how things kind of play out here. But the key thing is between the support level that I just pointed out, as well as this, here it is, these many different pro alerts that are looking for some form of support to the market. Watch that critical support level that I've been talking about and see as whether or not there's an opportunity to let the market retrace a little bit, find that support. Hopefully our systems on the short side will eventually unwind themselves and we can see if the market's going to actually rally. But that support level is going to be key to where things kind of play out from here. So hopefully you find this of interest, and we will take a look at another market tomorrow. Thanks very much.